Yo. It is, man.
What up,
Society's coach. We back, dog. We back, man. It's been years, seem like.
Probably have been about a year. Shit.
Seem like it's
Even
been
though they
forever,
fly
man.
by.
But we are back. You know who it is? This it's the big homie Blue, man, and that's the other big homie over there, Black Atom. What
What
it
up
do?
with it? What up with it, world?
Yeah, man. What's been good with you?
Work, society.
Working
Seeing
society.
how
That's
bad
right.
our culture is.
Yeah, man. You know how it go down, man. Everybody out here trying to survive this Omicron or whatever you know what I'm saying? uh Delta, Omni, what they got the new one,
IU
Delta Cron.
and IU, man. You can't forget about the new one, IU.
Yeah, IU, like it's so many of them, man. Um, Shout out to everybody who done had it and survived or got over it or whatever, man. Do everything that you need to do to stay safe. But this 2022, man, and I'm trying to change shit up, trying to do things some different. I ain't trying to be scared of no Omicron or you know what I'm saying, staying inside the house. This shit is I think that's the one thing that's killing everybody, man. Everybody secluding, staying inside the house, not having fun and being around family. I think that should take a toll on you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little bit of opposite of that. I understand what you're saying by not staying in, but go out smartly. I would say that. Don't let it be solely about COVID. I mean, just do shit. You don't want nobody in your personal space too much anyway. You know what I mean? So like, let's try to maintain that. You know what I mean? You don't want nobody.
No. I ain't talking about like that. I mean, as far as going out enjoying the world, like having, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause to me, when you seclude and you just stuck in your house and you ain't doing nothing, that should bring everything down. You know what I'm saying? And
I agree with that, but like I said, just go out smart. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that you're scared or you're not scared. Just when you go out, that motherfucker
yeah,
do
be
it
safe.
smart.
Be safe. But I'm
Safe.
still gonna say this though.
Huh?
Don't be scared, man. Don't be scared if you're
Oh,
gonna go
don't
out.
be
Don't be scared. If you're gonna go out, go out. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Enjoy, because I think your body, as you go out and you enjoying things and you having fun and you have just enjoying life, man. I think that stops you from, well, I ain't gonna say it stops you, but I think it helps prevent a lot of stuff because you out and about, you around people. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, how I feel. Now, some people, because I see a lot of people in that bubble, and then as soon as they come out, they get sick. And I'm like, you got sick because you've been in the goddamn bubble for goddamn 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you would have been out here with the homies,
But how many people do you know that like really just stayed in the house? Like, I don't know that many.
I know,
I don't know that
I
many.
know a lot that
Just
stayed
stayed
in
in
the
the
house.
house.
I had family members that stayed in the house.
The
I see,
whole fucking time.
yeah, unless they was going to work. I'm talking about like outside of work. You see what I'm saying? Like they didn't go out.
They trying to put me in the pretense that motherfuckers should be rich right now. Goddamn, you ain't do shit.
Why would they?
You
Why
know what I'm
should they be
saying?
rich?
Now, well, I'm not saying like rich, but I mean they should have some bread stacked up.
Nah, not
They
necessarily.
ain't do shit.
Yeah, but that don't mean that they got bread stacked up.
I mean,
Amazon
I said
still
they
exists.
should. You know what I'm
Amazon
saying?
still
You just
exists.
sitting in the house. I mean, I just find it hard to believe that nobody went out.
No,
Like,
like I mean,
I mean,
and when
because
I
it's
say
been
like,
2 years.
you know, it's hard to stay. It's hard to stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Regardless,
Right.
it's hard to stay in the house. But for if 3/4 of the time you in the house, yeah, to me you in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? If
Okay.
every time it's like, hey man, we you know what I'm saying, we want you to come out and do this. Oh, you know, Corona, everybody gonna have them. You know, it's like, man, just stay home. You know what I'm saying? If you scared, then be scared. But you know,
Yeah.
like just stay
Don't
home.
be don't like look. I think it's like don't make it uncomfortable for
Yeah,
others.
don't Corona. I don't know. Like, nah, just stay home. We good over here. We good over here. We don't need you. You know what I'm saying?
I be like that shit. Corona might be rapping in that motherfucker, dog. They stack like I told you the other day. If I catch them stacking that bitch like sardines, dog, you can miss me with that one.
But that go back
But
to what you said about being safe, though.
But I think like even beyond that, I wasn't all for the overcrowdedness anyway.
Right. Yeah.
I
Yeah, me
wasn't a
neither.
big fan for all the overcrowdedness, standing in them 45-minute long lines and all that shit. I'm not a big fan of that shit anyway.
Nah. I don't, I don't like niggas like that anyway. So,
Yeah. I don't be at the amusement park at like 2 or 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like people like that anyway. So I'm right there with you, man. But man, 2022, the year starting off crazy. Already I want to say rest in peace to Sidney Poitier. Rest in peace to Trax a Million, rest in peace to Betty White. Even though some of those, it was like 2021 just had to go ahead slap a couple niggas real quick on his way out, and then 2022 gave 2021 a high five and took it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give a shout out to all those all those people that we lost right at the beginning of the year, whether they were celebrity or whether they was family and friends, you know what I'm saying? But it is starting out crazy and what's going on, man. Let's talk about your boy AB though.
Like I said, still for me, we've had long talks with this, even with people of a different race.
Mm.
Uh, it ain't shit. It's kind of tough because at what angle of AB do you want to take? You want to take AB, the one where he's supposed to be the troublemaker, or you want to take AB that, you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to be disloyal? You want to take the media AB? You want to take AB for himself? Or you want to take AB, the football player on the football field? It's all about what AB you want. But now it's kind of bad to have to say which AB you want to take, because usually when it comes to an athlete, it's like one and the same. You know what I'm saying? Like if you talk about Ray Rice, you know what I'm saying? His shit he did out the football field was the exact same thing as Ray Rice, the football player on the field. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different with AB to me. But once again, it's AB, and which part of AB you want to talk about? You want to talk about primarily the situation on the field? You want to talk about the Bucks role and everything, or what? I kind of cornered you a little bit.
Nah, you didn't, because what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do the AB timeline, right? And I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Let me share this.
You talking about from the Steelers?
Nah. I'm gonna go from March. This one got it March 2019 up until now. And that's what we're gonna do, because I think that's from him being traded to the Steelers up until now, right? Or traded from the Steelers. I'm sorry, traded from the Steelers up until now.
Okay, so you want to do a little bit of AB off the field, and then
right,
AB.
because the thing is, where am I at? The thing is, we know what AB does, right?
Right.
We know what he do. Can you see that?
Nah, not really, but I can
I'm
go.
gonna make it big. Boom. This should. Can you see that?
Nah.
Shit, can I
But
make it?
you know my phone a little bit further away.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I read it out to you. So let's start. March 19, he got March 2019, he gets traded from the Steelers to the Raiders, right?
Right.
That trade, I mean, maybe it was bound to happen, maybe it wasn't. I don't necessarily think it was no bad necessary. I mean, it was some controversy, but I don't see it as controversy, right? Not enough to warrant AB as being anything other than just a receiver. If you want to call him a diva receiver, right?
Right.
He gets traded. Hey, go ahead, silence your phone, dog, because you going ham over there, bro.
Man, they in that group chat, man. I don't know how to cut
Just
them off.
put your phone on silent.
Let me see.
But
oh, you can hear it vibrate.
Yeah, I hear you vibrate.
Oh, okay. Is it better now?
I guess. Shit.
Did you hear anything?
Now in there.
Oh, because they still checking.
We good. But like I said, he gets traded from the Steelers to the Raiders, gets to the Raiders, placed on IR, because of the frostbite on his foot. Now, we had the homie at work. I ain't gonna name his name. You know what I'm saying? He brought that up like that was an actual issue. Um, do you feel that him having frostbite on his foot was an actual issue? Something to be made an issue of?
All right. So, like we said, we ain't gonna bring no names up.
Right.
He had a valid point. Like, if you use this shit, then you kind of supposed to know what to expect going into the shit. So for me, I don't use that shit. And when he made the statement, I was kind of like, you remember I shouted out that you supposed to be in that bitch for like 2 minutes or something. And y'all motherfuckers hurry up and shut me down. Y'all were like, hell no. You can't be in that shit that long. You know what I'm saying? So even accidents occur, right? And we're not trying to make AB an accident prone guy or nothing like that, or saying that he all about accidents and shit always happening to him. But I do know accidents happen. This ain't no common therapy. This ain't no common style treatment that they be doing. You know, you rarely hear about it. Like I don't know that many people who have went and had that type of therapy. First off, so it's not like it's got continuous years of understanding. I think it's like relatively new.
It's relatively new. All it is basically the ice bath times 10.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. It's something new.
It's
right?
So I guess you could call it new technology. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. So it's basically new. So you can kind of have those accidents occur. Should it have occurred to AB? Was it a bad time for AB? Yes. But like you said, did that really? He was on IR long enough that where he probably could have still came back and played because he was walking on his feet. Right. He just needed to rest him.
Remember, this was in July. Season
right, which is no football. There's no football in July.
Right. No football in July. So and it's frostbite. It ain't like it's gonna take a long time. I don't think it was deep.
Right, deep. So I'm just saying shit happens. I didn't understand, you know, the dangers in receiving cryotherapy. But I guess it is you know, accidents happen. Motherfuckers, you know, walk around like I did this shit a million times and shit happens.
Right.
It's a mistake.
Right. So let's move on. August 2019.
What's your take on?
Oh, I mean, it's fraud. Like, okay, you get cryotherapy. You saying that if you use it, you should know how to use it, but it's people who use drills, it's people who use saws and hammers and all, you know what I'm saying? And accidents. Right. So I didn't have an issue with it. So what? He got frostbite on his foot. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no big deal to me. I don't even know why that should even be thrown into.
It's because he was on IR for what? Because he got put on IR.
So it was. I can see if this had nothing to do with me trying to help my team out. I just worked out. I'm gonna go do cryotherapy so I can be ready. You know what I'm saying? So I can recover faster. So maybe I can go do another workout the next week or something like that. If he got into a fight, if he injured his
I guess with you, you to be honest, yes. That's our typical narrative, right? Where, you know, he was out at night, broke his hand, broke his arm, got to do rehab for the shit. But this was like some shit that was like, it was for in the name of football.
In the name of football. And that's what I'm saying. So I don't know why this would be controversial.
Even news.
Right. You know, oh man, he hurt his, you know what I'm saying? Well, it'd be news because he's injured. I get that, but controversial. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, not controversial. So that's how I fit on that. Then, like I said, August 2019, he missed training camp due to the helmet situation.
Right.
And I'll talk about this. AB, I do kind of I think this was even overblown. I think it was overblown for AB to keep pushing the issue the way that he pushed it. And then I also think that it was overblown for the media to push the issue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if a rule comes out and say, hey, you can't use this helmet, even though you want to use it, this might be a fight that you fight behind the scenes. Ain't no need to blow this up because it's a rule. It's not like uh it's not something that's fluid or the coach can make the decision or the team can make the decision. This was a unanimous NFL rule. We only use these helmets. You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
and we know the reason why the NFL used these helmets was due to the CTE. And even regardless of, hey, this helmet give me the same protection as that helmet, I understand. But guess what? Due to me having billions of dollars that I just bled over the last 5 years due to this CTE situation, we going with this because the scientists and whoever all the people said that this helmet gives you the best protection to CTE. This is what we're going for. So we put that in the rule. So to me, that shouldn't have been the fight that AB was fighting. Not saying that he didn't have the right to have that fight, but I don't think that that was the fight that he should have been fighting. If you understand what I'm saying.
I think more so than I kind of agree with that. But this is when we start to watch AB the diva be born, right? Like because with Steelers we just watched AB the hard worker,
right?
AB the dedicated football player, AB the AB because but most of the time he was at the Steelers, we didn't know his fucking name.
Okay.
If you want to be honest,
like the last
it
2-3
was Mike
years.
Wallace, then it was AB, then it was Juju.
Right.
Like those were the people named that you knew over there. And then it became AB number 1. Then you get AB the trade. That was some diva shit. Then you get AB the foot injury, and now you got the helmet thing. Right. So to me, you watching him become AB the diva. I want it this way. He feels like he has the cachet, right? To push for what he wants. And I think he may not have been the only one in the league. Like I'm gonna be honest. When you read down the list, I can't really say whether it's AB or is it AB the leader or AB the follower. Like AB sound like the dude where he heard 10 dudes say, "Man, fuck that helmet shit." AB might be the one dude that speak out about the helmet. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, AB, that ain't your fucking job. Like you taking on a job that ain't necessarily yours, and you knew that this shit was coming. Right. But that's, I mean, okay. So with this, is this the incident where we put this and say, all right, AB, like you said, is this you saying that this the beginning of AB the diva? Right. So I think. All right. So we're gonna slide that over there into that narrative, right? Right. Because as I go down this stuff, I don't think everything on here is AB the diva. Correct. I don't. Right. But that's why I put the part in there about having 10 other people say that they got a problem with something and AB speaking up for it. Right. And you know what I'm saying? And he feel like he don't have the right to speak up because he does, and even because he does. But the thing about it is he's gaining the cachet to say something. Like when AB speak on it or do something with it, it gets national news. Right. You see what I'm saying? So he's starting to feel his voice has power. Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? Like he's starting to use the platform. Let's say it like that. It's the beginning of the use of his platform. Plus, and let's throw a caveat on this. Also, we still in the height of Colin Kaepernick controversy. Correct. The usage of the platform. Okay. Okay. So now, I disagree with AB with it. I think that was an issue for the Athletes Association or whatever it is, the Players Association. Yeah. I think it was their issue. If he wanted to speak on behalf of that, I think it could have been a better way that he handled it. Because he kind of like in that situation, he was sneaking around and still trying to wear the helmet. Right. Right. And that's so I'm gonna leave that at that. So I think he could have handled that situation better. Should have been national news. Not really. It's kind of like, but guess what? The media is also giving AB this power as well. Right. So they got to do both sides. They're doing both sides. I got to blow up everything about you. If you coming out saying something, I'm gonna blow it up. Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. So September 2019, he gets released from the Raiders and released from the Patriots 11 days due to sexual assault allegations. This had to do with the masseuse, if I'm correct. The masseuse, right?
Yeah,
This was
he reached
no
back out of it. Right, he reached out to her, and he had a restraining order on him.
this was yeah, but I'm saying this was the trainer, right?
Right.
Okay, so this how I look at this. Okay, um, I really can't give a right or wrong to what happened in this because we at the end of the day, this was settled out. This was settled out of court. If well, shit, we don't know what happened.
No, but the thing about it is, you go in and you say he was released from the Raiders. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
What made him want to be away from the Raiders?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what, you're right. So he gets released from the Raiders. I'm glad you double back on that. Released
Right.
from the
So
Raiders.
you get released from the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
You either feel like you're going back into your old situation with Ben Roethlisberger, right? Where your team may not be in position to win a Super Bowl. So
Okay.
yeah, I might have got away from Pittsburgh, but I might have got my ass into some bad shit.
Over here, right.
A much worse situation as a football player.
Okay.
That could be one lane. Lane two, we later on come to find out John Gruden and he may speak highly of you, but once he gets you under his control,
right,
it may be something totally different.
Might be a little something different over there.
Mm-hmm. Then he had the incident with the Raiders where he got into it with the general manager.
Right.
Right. So all these things may be like, man, I'm not. And then we know that AB is becoming the AB the D.
Right.
Right. So it's like, then the media gives me a greater voice. That's why I was like, that's the beginning of AB showing diva stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably came at him about the helmet. It was like, hey man, this ain't none of us. This is the NFL. Blah 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 blah. They might even spoke real greasy with the shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go with this type of motherfucker. But you know they put another word in, and they probably felt we pay AB a good deal, so we should be able to speak to this man. Once again, everybody feel like when the NFL pay you, they can do you any kind of way.
I'm grateful, man.
That's not necessarily the thing with AB.
Right.
Right. So he leaves from over there.
Mm-hmm.
We can't necessarily say exactly why, but we do know that he did say in one of his statements that they racist. One of the dudes was racist, whether it was John Gruden or the general manager, but he said one of them was racist.
Right.
Now you go off to the Patriots, right? Off they go. We know the Patriots is the hardest team to deal with in the league. It's quote unquote stated to the public. It's all about winning, and it's all about professionalism, and it's all about doing your damn job. That's how it's stated to the media.
Right.
But we know the team is mostly black folks with some white rule and control. So it's some other shit going on there. They don't speak on it. They don't tell on it because they win. Right? It's all part of the system. That's what they say. It's the Patriots way. Now, don't nobody still came out and told you what the fuck the Patriots way is. And a bunch of motherfuckers that left from over there.
Right.
But ain't nobody said. So him being fired over there, I think this one is kind of like AB the controversy. Because AB, you had ample of time not to deal with that female. You could have not dealt with her. But you felt like you was AB, the football player. I can do this shit. I can get away with doing this shit. But what they gonna do to me? He didn't realize he was over there at the Patriots. Well, Bill Belichick is the head coach and the general manager.
It's a bigger microscope.
It's a bigger microscope. Like I know what y'all players do. I control you players. And I can release you motherfuckers.
Right.
So AB once again feeling like, hey, I'm my talent, my hard work, my football play can get me past this. And I personally don't think that was the situation where it could have.
Yeah, but like I said.
But was it controversial with that one? I think it was.
Oh no, it was most definitely controversial because now, like you said, we're dealing with AB the Diva now. So it's really controversial now because this is not only that, this is your third team within a year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Steelers, Raiders, Patriots, all within 1 year. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That trifecta is kind of hard to do. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's just something hard to do.
Well, it was never done before.
Yeah, well, because it's probably hard to do. You know what I'm saying? You're
Right.
right, though, but it was never done before. But so like I said, sexual assault allegations. I still haven't heard
We had the
anything.
height of the Me Too movement outside of it.
Yeah, Me Too
We
movement, all
got
of
the
that.
rape rights cases. We got the domestic violence being a problem in the NFL.
Anything,
You
especially
have all of these things, and then AB, you come and commit
right,
your violent act, or
allegedly,
stated to be a violent act.
right, allegedly. But like I said, we still don't know what came from that. So the controversy is there, but we don't have, and to me, we don't have an ending. We don't have an
We don't
outcome,
have a court case.
a resolution.
We don't have a punishment. We don't
Right.
have
That's
we don't
as
have
far as
any
I know.
statements
Right. As far as I know, we haven't gotten anything to
out of
settle
that case.
out of that case. All right. So we both agree that this is the diva, but it's only
Mm-hmm.
diva because, well, no, it's diva. It's diva.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, he was. I'm AB. I can outwork this. My talent will supersede. I agree with you on that. So
And she ain't got shit. She ain't got shit on AB.
right.
She ain't got shit on me.
But you ain't in Me Too movement, she ain't gotta have shit on. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Because all these corporations they're gonna knee jerk and get you out of there before evidence come, or even if it don't come, you out of
If
here.
it
You
don't come, then it
know,
don't come. I ain't worried
it's
about
crazy. I haven't seen any of these corporations, companies stick by
it. Anybody.
anybody. Soon
They
as
don't need
an
to.
allegation comes, unless you're the owner, like Kraft, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
But what allegation he got? He didn't have an allegation. He got caught.
Right, but I'm just saying any kind of you know what I'm saying, like controversy. If it's an allegation, I'm just saying since Kraft was the owner, shit, he ain't firing himself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but
I don't even think he was reprimanded.
nah, he wasn't. No, remember he couldn't go to the home game or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So January 2020, he was charged with burglary and battery and 2 misdemeanors.
I don't know much about that one.
This was the one where he was with the baby moms, if I remember correctly.
So how he getting burglarized, and then they show the video. He had his own place.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Remember they tried to get Shady the same way back. You know what I'm saying? See if I could pull it. I want to pull that up. Try to pull this up, man. But
That's a weird one. Because burglary to me make it seem like he broke into some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it could have been a car, could have been anything.
Right, but I'm still saying that make it sound like to me he broke into some shit.
I agree with you. Let me see. I'm pulling it up now. What
is that? Burglary and what else?
Burglary with battery and 2 misdemeanors.
What the fuck are the 2 misdemeanors?
I'm pulling it up now.
They sound like they were just trying to throw the book at him.
All right, so this is two. He's saying Antonio Brown was granted bail after a lengthy back and forth hearing. His bond will be $100K. He'll be required to get GPS monitoring, release his passports and guns, go through drug and alcohol testing, mental health evaluation. Antonio Brown's lawyers say he was overcharged, and they believe that they returned to court again. The charge would be very different. He's currently facing a potential, a life felony and the burglary with battery charge. It's a very serious charge, and they expect them. See, when I see stuff like this, and then I see Antonio Brown back on the field, it's you see what I'm saying? That don't mix with me. This is saying if his lawyers is coming out and saying that he was facing a potential life felony, but he on bond.
Well, a life felony is a felony that you get for life. Like it can't be fun. It can't be negated. Yeah, it's not like saying like he gonna get life behind this felony. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So then
because all felonies come with time, come with a set amount of time.
Well, it should come with a sentence. All felonies don't come with a sentence. Well, with a lengthy time sentence, because you can get
correct.
You know what I'm saying, something else. But Trim charged out Hollywood is seen altercation with the delivery driver at Brown's home. So I guess it was a whole bunch of things going on. So
And they wrapped it into one
yeah,
situation.
right. Arrest warrant been issued for Brown on that felony charge. Obtained court document later. Stem from moving truck asking Brown for $4,000 payment for helping him move belongings from California. Brown threw a rock at the truck and then the spurned driver drove away and the alleged committed assault when the driver returned to again ask for his old cash. Holt is alleged to have also participated in altercation by taking the driver's keys and trying to swipe Brown's items from the back of the vehicle. So is this against who is this against? Brown locked himself in his house. I don't know, man. This is
Weird.
weird. This is weird.
To be honest with you, I mean, you reading it, bro. It almost sounds like an attack on black men.
Arrested in the scene.
I mean, where the felony at?
I'm trying to see what caused him to have this felony, because it doesn't say. Maybe they can't say. I don't know.
Well, whatever it was resolved. I think he took a plea deal.
Something. I don't know. But I can't get in. I don't know, man. The shit ain't making sense to me.
That one's kind of hard. Let's go to the next.
Yeah. So then we go July 2020. He suspended 8 games for violation of NFL's personal conduct policy.
That goes along with the court case.
Yeah, I think that's right. That's along the court case. He comes back October 2020, signs the 1-year contract with the Bucks. February 2021 wins Super Bowl with the Bucks. May 2021 resigns with the Bucks. So we know Bruce Arians didn't necessarily want Antonio Brown. He came with a package deal with Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So package deal with Tom Brady. They win the Super Bowl. He resigns with the Bucks May 2021. Now you see how long it took for him to resign? Remember I told you that because we was having a conversation about player value and what a player, you know what I'm saying, deems their value. Either he didn't shop himself around and just was like, man, I'm gonna play with the Bucks, and the Bucks was like, well, shit, you only gonna get this $1 million if you come back. Or
he got $6 million.
He got $6 million for this year coming up.
Yeah.
Well, either way, he got you say $6 million. He got something less.
He got $5 million. He got $3 million to play the season.
Okay.
$2 million. He got a $2 million bonus, signing bonus, and then he got $1 million incentive.
$1 million incentive.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the part that was at the game, was the $1 million incentive.
To get the incentive.
Right.
Let me see.
For regular season play. Now he would have got more bonuses for like the Super Bowl, the playoffs, all that shit.
Right. Let me see.
That's kind of like the league mandated money.
No, I'm looking. You sure he got 6? Because this showing that he only got. Brown signed a 1-year, $3.1 million contract to include a more than $916,000 in a base salary and $2 million signing bonus with $370,000 in a roster bonus. Nah, dog. He didn't get 6.
How much it totaled up to be?
Could have earned 6, is what it's saying.
Okay, he could have earned 6.
Yeah, he could have earned 6. He could have earned $6.25 million in all. He had asked for $2 million in contract incentives. Either way, I don't know if he knew his value or I don't know if he shopped himself around, or kind of like what you said, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna run it back with the Bucks, and whatever they give me, and we finna win another Super Bowl because I got the talent. The talent is here. You know what I'm saying? We know what we face, and we can win another Super Bowl.
Right, and I mostly think that that's the narrative because he went straight over there to the Patriots after he left the Raiders. He went straight to Tom Brady.
Right.
I mean, it probably was easily other places or other teams that could have picked him up.
That could have right. So he does that. Like I said, they win the Super Bowl. He resigns. Then come December 2021, he suspended 3 games for misrepresenting his vaccination status.
I don't really give a fuck about that.
But let's undress this stuff, because
that's big media now. That's big media.
Well, what is the media? What's the media?
Huh?
What is the height of the media? Anything you do anti-vax or anti.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Anything related to COVID, that's big media right there.
But that's what I'm saying. It's going to get it. So this kind of goes back to what you said about, hey, I'm AB and I can outwork anything.
But right? You can't outwork big media.
So I don't even know why that's still kind of confusing to me for him to do that. Because when you don't have to be vaccinated to play in the NFL, you don't have to be vaccinated.
Well, right? well, what a big thing is probably like you want to look like you want to play ball.
Right.
And what so I mean ball, that's cool. I don't mean playing ball as in catching the football.
No, I know. Play ball like in the politics.
Ball with the friendship.
Right. No, I get that. But my thing is, if he went ahead and got vaccinated anyway, why do that?
Why take the card?
Yeah, why even?
Probably you know, like some people don't understand the severity behind what shit they be doing. You know what I mean? And then, right. Like I said, it's AB the diva. So I feel like I can get away with this shit. I'm AB. But it's kind of goes back. It kind of goes back to this one, right? We don't personally think shit of voting, right? Us as regular voters, we probably don't think shit like I'm gonna go down there and vote.
Okay.
Now, if you went somewhere else and voted outside of your voting area that you're allowed to vote in, you're not expecting to get 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that. That's not what I'm saying. Because
but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like AB probably was like, man, I ain't studying this shit. Let me get this fake vax card. And then, somebody probably came to AB and was like, nigga, you better get rid of that fake vax card. You better let them niggas know you're already on your ass.
No. You saying that I went and I just voted outside of my thing. I didn't commit perjury. I just was out of bounds. Vote. Right.
But I also said you're not expecting to get 10 years to life for that shit.
True. You saying the expectation behind it, but
right, like you not thinking about a severe punishment.
Right, but to me, this ain't about expectation because
it's about
because
being willing to accept the consequences. Being willing to accept the consequences. I kind of feel like he probably like, man, there wasn't gonna be no motherfucking consequence behind this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I don't. To me, that's just one thing. One thing when it comes to AB is I don't want to let him off the hook because I think a lot of people throwing mental illness.
I didn't say shit about this shit. I'm just saying the nigga probably feel like.
No, I'm just saying. So I don't even want to let him off the hook with that because you went to go get a fake vaccine card. Right? You meant to do wrong. You see what I'm saying? So a person going to vote doesn't mean that's not going to do wrong. I'm going to vote. That's not playing ball. I'm going to vote. I was just outside of my voting thing. Cool.
What I'm saying is that it's about consequence, right? You're not expecting the consequence to be great, right? Okay. You're not expecting, for this to be a serious issue. Everybody and that's why I said early on about him. Maybe he's not a leader. Because it ain't no telling he wasn't the only one that got caught with the fake vaccination card.
I think it was like 3 other players or something like that. Right?
Just like you said, all of them had the intentions of doing wrong. Hell yeah. That's why they got the fucking card.
Right.
Yes, they should be punished. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been punished. I'm just trying to position myself to see why the fuck he did it.
Right. That's my question. So, and I'm still using your voter thing. I can't. If I look at the voter who just stepped out of bounds to go and vote, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm on my way home from work. I'm going to stop here. I see a voting, you know what I'm saying, the polling place. I stop here and vote. Kind of find now if that voter would have faked a voting card or something like that, to me that would be the same thing, because now you're intentionally
I only use it as a small situation where we don't really
okay,
realize
you
the
say it's
punishment
small.
involved.
Okay, so that's cool. He gets suspended 3 games, misrepresenting vaccination status. A lot of people use that against him and saying, "Oh, here go AB again."
It is here go AB again,
Okay,
but it's
okay.
like here go AB again doing what though?
Right. So that's what I'm asking you. Is this just AB on some
It's
diva
AB the
shit?
controversy.
Huh?
It's the controversy side of the house.
Okay. All right. So we'll slide that back. We'll slide. I don't want to slide it all the way over into the controversy. I just think this was just AB being stupid. This is just
No,
stupid.
I'm not letting them off for being stupid, right? Because nigga, you did it intentionally.
No, not stupid as far as he dumb or he's stupid. Meaning,
Oh,
you know how
it's
you
just a
say,
stupid
damn,
ass shit. It's some
listen,
stupid shit to be involved with.
right. That's what I mean by stupid. Not
Yeah.
like not letting AB off the hook. I'm saying like this was dumb. Like AB, you ain't even had to do this shit. That's what I mean by stupid.
Yeah. And,
You see what I'm
and that's why I feel like a lot of folks is like, man, this the shit where you getting 3 punishments, and now your ass gonna have life in prison the next time the shit gonna come around.
Right.
Because you got so
Yeah,
many little small things.
it's one of those, and it's crazy to say that. This is one of those things to where, like, let's say you only get 3 mistakes, and then you go and do this, and they count this
This
as one
is
of your
an
mistakes.
unnecessary use of it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hold on, man. All I did was, yeah, but that counts. You know what I'm
That
saying?
counts.
Like,
That counts, baby.
you ain't have to do this. All right. So, boom. Now we get to the present. January 2022. Was that in January? Yeah, that was in January. He walks off the field during the game versus the Jets, and then gets released from the Bucks. Oh, hell broke loose after he did this. And I want to start by saying we don't let's do a quick timeline of when that happens. When that happened, boom, media came out ready to destroy AB.
You said ready? Or
Yeah,
did
like they
destroy
was
AB?
like as soon as that happened, media came,
They destroyed AB.
huh?
They destroyed AB.
No, this is what I mean by ready. As soon as it happened, they was
Yeah.
writing. Oh, I'm finna soon as Monday come, I'm
He wrong.
right. He wrong. We got this. We got this. This finna be some ratings. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I mean by ready to destroy him, because some people started walking this shit back, right? Some people was like, oh shit, maybe we jumped the gun on this AB situation. We know Shannon came out, said what he said. We had Skip. Skip didn't jump for it. It was kind of just low-hanging fruit for Skip. So he said what he said. Stephen A said what he said, but then you get people, Max Kellerman, but then you get
Randy
people,
Moss, Boogie McFarland,
Booger, yeah, old trash ass Booger.
Adam Seifner.
But then you got people like Jay Will. Jay Will was like, hold on, man. We don't know. Let's wait and see. Yeah, that looks bad. But we don't know what was said on that side. And that's
Brady.
Even Tom Brady was like, hold on. But Tom Brady didn't, he said, hold on. He said, let's just pray and get
hold on.
Yeah, let's pray for AB. Hold on. We don't know what's going on. So if the quarterback come out and say that, it's more going on. Because Tom Brady could have easily came out and be like, look, man, AB, he shitted on us, the team. Because that's something that's easy. And Tom Brady being the competitor that he is, he could easily come out and say, man, he let the whole team down.
Could have easily said that shit.
He let the whole team down. I don't know what's going on, AB, but I needed him out there today. And he didn't show up for me.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. I mean, that's right. I never thought about it that way till you just said that. Yeah. Tom Brady didn't even blast him.
And that was easy to do. And he would have had every right to come out and say that. Luke, we lost to the Jets. I needed him today.
And he wasn't there.
And he wasn't there. That's all I got to say about AB in that situation. I don't, whatever him and Bruce Arians think, I don't know, but I needed him today.
Was everybody like, damn, hold on, man. I thought we was gonna get more than that.
Right.
No. We don't know what's going on.
Don't know what's going on. So Bruce Arians, he says I told AB to go in. He didn't want to go in. No. What did he say at
Yeah, I
first?
told him to go in the game.
Yeah. Told him to go in the game. He wouldn't go in the game. And then I think he said that AB just left.
No,
Right?
he didn't say that. You talking about when he first said it?
When he first said it, yeah.
No, he said that we're not talking about that. AB is no longer part of the
No
team.
longer a Buck. Right. That's what it was. No longer a Buck. AB's no longer a Buck. I told him to get in. He's no
I don't
longer a
want
Buck.
to talk about the shit. He ain't no Buck. Let's talk about who played.
Right. Then he came back, and that's when he said he didn't want to go in. Right.
He said that he had no knowledge about any of that was going on.
No. AB ain't said nothing yet. Bruce
No.
Arians talked twice.
No. I'm saying Arians said that. Arians said that I had no knowledge of none of this.
Oh no, I think that's when his first thing, and then he came back and said that.
So first it was a press conference.
Right.
That's when he said that AB is no longer part of the team. And then he kind of pretty much was saying, I'm not talking about that. Mm-hmm. Later on that evening, he must have did a tweet or he must have talked to somebody and somebody tweeted it out about him stating that, how did he put it? Whatever the issue was, I don't know what it was. AB.
Right.
AB. You know what I mean? Kind of like that motherfucker did what he wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
I ain't know nothing about that.
Then AB.
And that's when Shannon and all of them took aim and started making it CTE and don't nobody just walk off the field. Don't nobody do this. Ain't no reason to be doing all that. He had to been crazy to do that. Right. Didn't nobody tell him to lead the game. All that was the narrative for a long time.
Yeah.
By 2 days, actually.
By 2 days until AB came out and said what he said.
Right.
AB came out.
Everything changed.
Long, long, lengthy letter with details, names, dates, things of that nature that make you say,
this. A lot of proof.
Right. This now y'all got to go because when I see something like that, names, dates, times, whatever, that gives the whoever going to investigate this shit, you got a starting point now.
Right. You got a good starting point.
You see what I'm saying? This ain't just hearsay or this ain't just me throwing up crazy shit. This is
me just talking.
Right. It ain't just me talking. This is you don't believe me? Here go the people. Here go that person. You go check. Talk to him. Go look at the ledger on this date. See if I signed into this hospital. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Did I check in on this date? Y'all don't believe that I was injured? Guess what? I got text messages between me and Bruce Arians showing that I told him that I ain't fit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to be ready for the game. You know what I'm saying? So then people try to start walking back. Oh, well, if he, some people's like, well, if he injured, he know his body.
Why did he even do it? Why did he even go out there if he injured? Then that's when you ask Shannon, I play injured all the time. Right. Start feeding right into the culture of forcing yourself to play.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I want to end on with this whole thing. And when it comes to the narrative of the NFL or just
the culture of the workforce.
The culture of the workforce, right? Since and I'm gonna stick to sports because since a youth, when you a youth and you playing Pop Warner, you playing Little League or whatever you playing, they telling you shake it off, get back in there. Shake it off, get back in there. Oh, can you walk? Oh, throw some ice on it. We'll get you back in there.
The biggest one I remember being a youth athlete was like if something bad happened, they would always say, "Hey man, you can go back out there and get them again. You can go back out there and get them the same way." Mm-hmm. And it was almost like, damn, bitch, but I'm hurt.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just my body hurt, but my pride hurt a little bit. Mm-hmm. But not since you done told me I can go back and do that motherfucker the same way.
Right.
Shit. Boy, I'm back out there, bitch, in a heartbeat. Fuck that thing.
Right. And the thing is, and I'm not necessarily saying that that's wrong because I do think you have to push past certain limits. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But the thing about it is you setting the groundwork for the culture of always pushing.
Pushing, right.
When you pushing too much.
Right.
When too much pushing. When is it detrimental?
When is it okay for me to say, nah, Because that's the whole thing, right? The thing ain't about necessarily the Bruce Arians saying, "Hey, man,
going
you
in there
don't play," right? It ain't necessarily about that. It's just that culture gave him the
ability
to say that, the autonomy. Nah, this is what we teach our kids. This is what it is. You can get back in there. You all right. But as soon as you say no, right?
You got to go.
You got to go. And one thing,
and that's the narrative, bro. Like, I mean, I know that you trying to end it up on about that culture, but that's the narrative right now. The narrative undercover to another football player is AB told him he was hurt, and he got fired middle of a game.
Yeah. So
I'm not even as good as AB. So I can imagine what's going to happen to me.
Think about what you just said. AB said he was hurt, did not want to go back in there because he was hurt and got fired. Released 2 days later, right? What if I'm hurt? What if I'm really hurt and it don't seem like I'm hurt?
Hey, they supporting the narrative of getting rid of your ass.
Go back in there. You know, I'm hurt. What? You hurt? And that's what I didn't like. Oh, he did it in an unprofessional manner. He did this, that, and the third.
Man, it was no way. It was no God-known way to be whether I just completely disagree with that. You know what I mean? He did what he wanted to do. He was fired. Before y'all said he was doing all that, he was crazy. Y'all didn't even know the man had got fired. So, I mean, damn, it's a big difference when you get fired, bro. Motherfuckers throw shit all on the motherfucking floor when they get fired.
What I don't like is everybody, AB came out and said Bruce Arians basically yelled, cussed at him, told him get the fuck out, did the slashing sign across his neck. Ain't nobody even brought up Bruce Arians. Nobody said, well, shit, that ain't the right way to
fire nobody.
Or even just to talk to a player. When a player says, look, coach, I can't go back in there, I can't do it. For you to get upset, you know what I'm saying? And then now when I get upset for the way you talk to me, oh, you shouldn't have did it like that. What?
Well, you already know did it like that. You already know me, boss. I automatically felt like that was some grimy ass shit anyway. And that's what I'm standing by right there. Is like we knew that Aries never liked this man. This man was just waiting on to do something to AB. Nobody saying nothing about what his ass doing. I mean, I guess he worked for the motherfucking Shield, but it's okay to do black folks any kind of way. That's still the narrative. Because nobody, like you said, nobody's questioning the professionalism of the situation. They only question the professionalism of AB.
The whole situation is bad.
He black.
The whole situation is bad.
Nobody other than AB is getting questioned. And then it's so dope now that we can watch other black people, look for professionalism in all the wrong places. Because really, this shit should have just been like, man, this a motherfucker having a disagreement, and he motherfucker wilding over there at the bucket deal. Just like how they did when two black people was fighting.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody saying what was the head coach? Why wasn't that fight broken up? Why was nobody there to stop that? Ain't nobody asking you.
Heard that from you. Ain't
heard the motherfucking thing. Who got punished?
It was two teams that happened. Two teams that happened.
Ain't nobody talking about that shit.
Right. Fisticuffs on the sidelines. Nothing.
Nobody getting in trouble.
AB don't touch nobody. He just walk off the field. That's unprofessional.
Unprofessional.
Them two fight. Oh, well, you know how it is in the locker room, Skip. You know, emotions get heated. Skip.
Damon Ramsey slapped old boy upside the head. That's what
got a little heated. I'm trying to tell him what position he need to be at, and he looking at me like, I don't know nobody. It's just two men being men on the sideline, Skip.
Yeah, no.
Being unprofessional on the sideline, you mean? Shannon?
Yeah.
Meaning they could have handled that in a better way, Shannon?
I mean, you need to stop name dropping though, cuz.
I like old Uncle Say. Oh, Uncle Say.
Yeah, but that ball at Hennessy. I would say I'm surprised that Shannon got caught off guard with this one though. He like literally jumped the gun.
He jumped the gun. He just jumped too fast. Let's slow down, bro. Slow. We don't know. You don't know what happened. And you know
There
what?
you go.
That one dude, I can't remember who it was, but he was like, man, you know they got the camera. It's the footage gonna come out to see if it was a, but one
You
on one.
notice they never roll that footage completely. They never did.
They didn't. It's always him just taking off his jersey and pads and shit, and then
And
him
running down.
running down the sidelines, hopping off and walking off. Nah, I want to see what happened before that, because that's there. If
Hey,
it
them
could,
motherfuckers like, man, you ain't the court. And in the NFL don't go to court anyway.
nah, hell nah, nope. We got the money to get out of court. We ain't doing court, man.
We do our own court.
We
Shit,
do
what
our
the fuck you
own
talking
court.
about?
You want this money? Got our own court, but yeah, man. I just want to talk about the curious case of AB. I
Them
still
motherfuckers said the curious case of AB.
curious case of AB,
Curious George around that bit.
huh?
Curious George around that hook.
Nah, it's you know what I'm saying. It seems like we always get polarizing players with great talent, and it's always something or somebody that brings them down, whether it's themselves. And I'm not saying that AB is bringing himself down. He does have some self-inflicting wounds, but when it comes to a situation like this, to me it's a stop, look, wait, let's see what's good.
It reminds me, and I hate to say this, bring this up with this, but it just reminds me of like all the court cases where they do slander first,
mm-hmm.
get the evidence, and then it's something totally different. And that goes back to even when we, as a culture or a people, jump the gun and be like, nah, ain't no way that could have happened. They get that evidence, they get the video, and they show that the other person was at fault. But what did happen? So we still haven't learned to slow it down. You don't have to be the very first to report. Right. You don't have to report on both on a negative side. You can report and say we lack knowledge of this situation. Right. This situation may have a lot of variables in it.
Mm-hmm. And
right before we come out and just make our opinion.
You can do that and still speculate.
Still speculate.
You can still speculate. Hey, we know AB has a history of doing this. We don't always but just throw a caveat on top. I don't know what happened between Bruce Arians and AB. Now, AB has a history of doing, you know what I'm saying, of being a diva or shooting himself in the foot. We do know that. This looks crazy. This looks bad on AB. You know what I'm saying? You can do all of that. But to just throw labels on him and say that
crazy,
right, completely wrong, and you don't even know
how to act. He's unprofessional.
No.
And it's like y'all ain't even see what the hell happened. They more mad about him taking off his shirt. Like I was saying to everybody at work, it looked like to me it was like, man, we got to put a control mechanism in on these niggas.
Yeah,
because he acting erratic.
And it's just crazy to me, man. Because once everything come out in the wash, and if AB end up on the right side of everything, he ain't gonna get no apology.
Hell no.
They ain't gonna come back and apologize.
From who?
That's what I'm saying. None of them gonna be like, you know what, we was totally wrong about this AB situation. Him and Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians is trash. He shouldn't be coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Get that? Nope. They just rather be like, we gonna quiet this.
I don't know how the Bucks is letting that culture happen. Go, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be none of that shit. Nope. Hell no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, man, that's AB in a nutshell, man. I hope everything does come to the wash. I'm rooting for, and not that I'm biased, but I'm rooting for AB because the players, especially in NFL, they do need a little bit more control. The partnership between the Shield and the players is totally lopsided. You know what I'm saying? It's totally lopsided. This is a situation, to me, where maybe the players can usurp some power.
Gain a couple points in the right direction.
Get some power. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of power, push more towards, because I ain't gonna necessarily say it should be 50-50, but it should be close to that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what you're speaking on is a money standpoint. What I mean by gain a little power is make the NFL controls the narrative that goes
I
to Fox, CBS, all these broadcasting networks. They have a lot to do with the narrative that gets played.
Mhm.
And I feel like at this point, y'all have shown a color where y'all are so far wrong and y'all did so little reporting to now the players, y'all have to almost give the players the benefit of the doubt. Like
And
it's kind of like
right. And
baseball.
how much trust did they lose with the players when you do
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like at the moment, due to it being AB, they didn't lose that much, right? Because they've already paid
no.
AB.
I ain't talking about right now. I'm talking about if it comes out that AB, is exonerated, everything happened. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He got fed up with what Bruce Arians told him, and
They're not gonna care because it was AB.
even you saying that the players ain't gonna care?
Nobody like nobody who's gonna come out in front of the stage is gonna care.
No. This is what I mean by the trust. So
you talking about be behind the scenes.
yeah. So think about it. I
think it'll change.
Because as a player in the contract, I'm supposed to talk to the media, right?
Yeah, the voice gets stronger.
So now, after the way I saw that you did player X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna be like, hold on, man,
I ain't going for that shit.
Especially that person. Like that person was the main one trying to railroad X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean, the trust.
No more.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm media, I get it. It's AB. This shit is it's big. It's you know what I'm saying? It's big. This is a big ticket item. I get it. But also at the end of the day, when do news outlets think about their credibility? Because that's what I see a lot. No credibility.
That you gotta ask that question.
Huh?
You gotta ask that question now because there's been so many instances, and it's like they don't never go back and be like, man, we was a little bit wrong on reporting this way.
Right. The newspaper at least used to, if the newspaper reported something wrong, they'll come back and do a re-edit. Hey, yesterday's paper, you know what I'm saying? That's how it used to be anyway. I ain't read a newspaper in a while, but you will come back and you'll see this, you know what I'm saying? We fucked up on this. We issuing a press release saying that this is messed up. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada. Now it might be in small print or at the last page or whatever, but it's there.
But they did it though. They did it.
But yeah, man, like I said, I hope everything come out in the wash. I hope AB is justified and you know what I'm saying, exonerated. And I do think he'll be on another team come next year, man. I really do.
I don't know.
I think he'll find a spot somewhere, man. I think he'll find a spot.
I don't know. I'm gonna personally say I don't know, but the reason why I don't say I don't know is because later on down the road we're gonna have to see how he acts this offseason.
Right.
That's gonna be, to me, that's gonna be a big ticket item. Is how he manages through this situation.
Right. Okay, I agree with you on that. I do agree with you on that. So yeah, man. You got something for him? You want to put out something, man?
Nah, bro. I haven't even been working on nothing. So I'm just goddamn. Let's stay with it. Let's just keep these motherfucking society culture rolling. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for listening. Yeah, thank y'all for supporting us all last year. I know we didn't do no New Year's episode, but we back.
We back, and we're gonna hit y'all hard. Hit y'all hard. Yep. But yeah, society's culture, man. I'm Blue.
I'm Black Atom.
That's right, and we out, man. Appreciate y'all for joining. Out.